And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report.
I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up is this intriguing contest in division rivals. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. This is how the visitors will set up today. Jordan Pickford stands between the posts. Sergio Ramos plays alongside John Stones in the middle of the defence. Jordan Henderson starts alongside Ronaldinho in central midfield. And up front, Timo Werner plays with Gabriel Jesus.
Oh, big chance here, Derek.
And thumped away. Henderson. Oh, fancy footwork. Must be. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Who can they pick out? And not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of. Toni Kroos, one of the finest all-around midfield players in the modern game. Stuart, what sort of performance might we see from him today?
Well, for me, Derek, his greatest attribute is his ability to combine with teammates, particularly in tight areas, in and around the box, clever little 1-2, little passes round the corner. He's the player that could be key to breaking down this defence.
And strike it, touched onto the woodwork. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. And now, passing it through. Could be. Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
Who can he pick out? Well, you can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Oh, they've lost it. Henderson. Now with Jesus. Couldn't keep the ball. Oh, this is looking promising. He's very adept. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. It'll be a corner. Oh, wonder goal! Right out of the top drawer. Who could do better than that?
Well, as you can see, they don't come much better than this. It's a goal of the highest quality. Wonderful piece of skill.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. He has time to play it over. Now can they counter clinically? Effective pressure to regain possession. And a poor ball. Jesus. Oh, big chance. What a save.
Well, they're creating chances. They now just need to take one of them. Mind you, what a save that was.
Well, just the tackle that was needed. Opportunity it is. Top-notch defending. Gabriel Jesus. A goal. Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And what a clinical finish this is from Jesus. He hits it with such power. That's a good goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Well, you can't blame him for taking it on, but lacking the accuracy required in the end. Goal kick here. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. It's a cross towards the near post. Can he put them in front? Quite simply, an opportunity wasted. Easy for the keeper.
Well, the possession tells you everything. Nothing really to split between the two sides. It's been an enthralling encounter up to now, with both teams playing some really good, expansive football. You just wonder if the...
Oh, Stuart, they must score! And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Well, lovely work to get past his man. Gives it a go! Good stop from the keeper. Kroos with the corner. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And unable to keep possession. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Thuram. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. Ronaldinho. On to Jesus. And threading it forward. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Over it comes. Well, being pressed here. And a throw-in it's going to be. They've lost it. Oh, fancy footwork. Oh dear, the goal was at his mercy. Tame effort. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Well, let's see about the cross. Superb stop.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
And now the delivery. Well, not the best clearance. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. And played the pass well. Over the touchline for a throw-in. They've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. And given away. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Gabriel Jesus. Marvellous pass from Ronaldinho. And Gabriel Jesus, he's in behind. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish than that. The defending was all over the place, though.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But the danger averted for now. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Defenders need to cover. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Goes in the middle. Easy save. And showing fine vision. And he's apparently veered into an offside position, Stuart.
Well, that's tight, really tight. But he was just too anxious to make his run. He was in, though.
And he saw the situation developing. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. 30 minutes left for play. Thuram. Nunez. Well read to put an end to that attack. Moving forward effectively. And the keeper had the measure of that one. Thuram. Effective challenge. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. Werner. Gabriel Jesus. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Toni Kroos. Not messing around with that clearance. Can they hit on the break? And let's give credit to the defending. Marcus Thuram. Couldn't hang on to it. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. He's in with a chance. Oh, that is a superb save. Gabriel Jesus. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Timo Werner. Straight at the goalkeeper then. Good pressure high up the pitch. And keeping it out. Who can he pick out? Superb block. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. And he keeps going. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. And the keeper more than equal to it. Who can they pick out? Pretty comfortable piece of defending. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
Now they've lost it. Darwin Nunez. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, that's a really good run. Brilliant save. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Thiago Silva wins it. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
It'll be a...
Qué calor, qué ca en la discoteca, qué calor. Y acá para la muñeca, por favor. Qué ca en la discoteca, qué calor. Y acá para la muñeca, por favor. Esa rubia no me entiende si yo le hablo en español, pero se aprendió la canción a la perfección. Por mi patria, por mi nación, ninguna discriminación. Aquí no hay raza ni religión, bailalo por obligación. Qué calor, qué calor, qué calor. Y acá en la discoteca, qué calor. Y acá para la muñeca, por favor. Por favor.
Las mujeres me la al vapor, en la playa bañado en sudor. Los bikinis te quedan mejor, tú eres mi amor, mol, mol, mol. Cada vez que yo me quedo loco, tú le das mami con mucho saoco. Como tú lo mueves en el mundo, lo mueves poco. Dale, dale, baila lo loco. Como tú lo mueves en el mundo, lo mueves poco. Dale, dale, baila lo loco. Como tú lo mueves en el mundo, lo mueves poco.
Calentamiento global, anda suelto el animal. Mano arriba el que es real. Qué calor, qué ca en la discoteca, qué calor. Y acá para la muñeca, por favor. Qué ca en la discoteca, qué calor. Y acá para la muñeca, por favor. Qué calor, qué calor.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable... what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu is action from the Division Rivals League. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. Thiago Silva plays with Tilo Kehrer in central defence. Fabinho plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch.
This.
Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, threat averted.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit.
Oh, he's through here. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Idrissa Gueye. Henderson. Werner. Must score. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long. So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. And making his move inside. Could be. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Corner kick played in. Gabriel Jesus. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Keeper had work to do. A terrific pass. And it's Gabriel Jesus. And he takes it on. Nicely saved. And tasked with taking it, Henderson. Well, possession ceded. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Big chance. And a fantastic diving save. Fired over by Henderson. Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. And the pass could do damage. Being egged on by the crowd. Trying to lob the keeper. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Regained possession. He's in with a chance. And it's offside. That was very close. Across from Sané. Not out of the woods yet. And the last touch off the defender. So a corner coming up. Over it comes. Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping. Fabinho. Sané. Sané. Options in the middle. Superb block. Applying vigorous pressure. Gabriel Jesus. Promising sequence. Sané in the middle. And the keeper was up to the task. Who's going to get on the end of it? Save, but still a chance. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point. And momentum is with them. And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Casemiro. On a pass that lacks quality. Good vision from Gabriel Jesus. And keeping it out. Well, he's given us away. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Will this corner bear fruit for them? Trying to pick out a teammate. It hasn't come to very much. Werner. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. A wonderful intervention. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Timo Werner. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Jesus. Moving into the advanced position. A fine reading of the situation. Well, he was one of their better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, he didn't contribute enough in that first half. I think he needs to work harder to get on the ball. He was far too static. In my view, he's got to make more runs behind this back line in the second half.
Sané. Well, no luck keeping possession. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Can they take advantage of the situation? Gabriel Jesus! There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish. You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Really good challenge. And it's Gabriel Jesus. It could be up for grabs. And relief as the keeper holds on.
Well, he reacts so quickly, doesn't he? That's a great bit of work from him.
Sancho. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Couldn't keep it. Gabriel Jesus. They look as though they want to make this move count. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Oh dear, not a great effort, was it? Chilwell. Saka. It is a decent-looking attack here. Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? A lovely attempt. Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back. And just look at the finish. That's a brilliant piece of skill and vision to chip the goalkeeper from there. What a great goal. Well, this is a really good game of football. Both sides have played well going forward. There's been plenty of chances, goals, and a lot of near misses. It's been great entertainment.
And perhaps another chance in the making for them here. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Sané. Might really be able to trouble them here. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Can they hit on the break?